Sophie and Alex were best friends since college. They loved to joke, eat fast food late at night, and make silly bets. They had bet on who could drink more coffee or who could remember more numbers of pi. But one bet was different. It changed everything. One evening, they sat on Sophie's couch. They looked at dating app profiles and made fun of them. Alex sighed. Dating is silly. People want love like in movies, but it never lasts. Sophie raised an eyebrow. You just don't like commitment. Alex laughed. Says the girl who ghosted 3 guys. She threw a pillow at him. They were boring. Maybe because you never give them a real chance. At least I try. You always run away from relationships. Alex shook his head. Relationships don't work. People break up, and then they stop talking. Sophie smiled. I bet you can't stay in a real relationship for 1 month. Alex leaned forward. And if I win? I'll buy you dinner at that expensive steakhouse you love. Alex grinned. Deal. But if I win, you have to go on 3 dates without ghosting anyone. Sophie crossed her arms. Fine. But who will date you for a month? Alex smirked. I already have someone in mind. Sophie's smile faded. Who? Alex stretched his arms. You. She laughed. Very funny. I'm serious. Sophie stopped laughing. Wait, what? You said I can't have a real relationship. So let's date. That's crazy. Is it? We already spend time together. We like the same things. And we have great chemistry. Sophie opened her mouth, then closed it. He had a point. But what if things got weird? What if we set a rule? Alex said. No falling in love. Sophie rolled her eyes. Oh, please. Like that will happen. Then you have nothing to worry about. He held out his hand. Deal? Sophie looked at him. He was her best friend. What could go wrong? She shook his hand. Deal. The first days were easy. They went on dates, held hands, and joked like always. But something changed. Small things. Alex started texting her good morning and good night. Sophie took extra time choosing her clothes. They held hands a little longer. One evening, as they walked by the river, Alex put his arm around her. It should have meant nothing, but Sophie's heart beat faster. Then they kissed. They were at a small Italian restaurant. Alex teased Sophie about how she twirled her pasta. She stuck out her tongue, and he smirked. You look cute when you're mad. Sophie laughed. You're ridiculous. Alex looked at her lips. Prove it. It was supposed to be a joke. A simple kiss. But when Sophie kissed him, the world felt different. Alex held the back of her neck and pulled her closer. The kiss was slow, soft, and full of something new. When they pulled away, they were breathless. Okay, Sophie whispered. That was unexpected. Alex touched her cheek. Was it? Neither of them had an answer. In the next weeks, things became more confusing. They kissed more. Their touches lasted longer. When Alex pulled Sophie close during a movie, It felt right. Too right. One evening, they went to a small amusement park. Sophie insisted on riding the Ferris wheel. As they reached the top, she looked at the city lights below. "It's beautiful," she whispered. Alex looked at her instead. "Yes, it is." She turned to him and smiled. "Are you scared of heights?" "No," he said. "But I think I might be scared of something else." She tilted her head. "Like what?" He hesitated, then laughed. "Like losing a bet." Sophie laughed too, but a small part of her wondered what he really wanted to say. Another night, they went to an art gallery. Sophie loved art, but Alex usually found it boring. This time, he watched her more than the paintings. When she stopped in front of a colorful, abstract piece, he asked, "Why do you like this one?" She smiled. "It feels alive, like it's full of energy." Alex nodded. "Like you." She looked at him, surprised. He wasn't joking. Her heart did a little flip. Then, one night, everything fell apart. They were at a rooftop party, laughing under the lights. Sophie made a joke, and Alex looked at her differently. Not like a friend, not like a bet, like something more. She panicked. "This is getting too real," she said. "We should stop." Alex frowned. "Why?" "Because it wasn't supposed to be like this." "Like what?" She struggled. Like I might actually fall for you." Silence. Then softly, Alex said, "What if I already have?" Sophie froze. "I don't care about the bet anymore," Alex said. "I care about you. I think I have for a long time." Her heart raced. She wanted to run. She wanted to stay. "What if we ruin everything?" she whispered. Alex stepped closer. "What if we don't?" She looked at him. Her best friend. Her partner in crime. And now, the person who made her heart race. Then, she did the only thing that made sense. She kissed him. One month later, they sat at the steakhouse. The bet was long forgotten. "So," Sophie teased, "since you won, I owe you this dinner." Alex smirked. "Yes, but honestly, winning was easy." She rolled her eyes. "So confident." He leaned in and kissed her softly. "I just believe in us." And for the first time, Sophie did too.